Ontario Fire Department is parked in front of the OVITT Family Community Library. Upon my approaching inside of the side room, which is right in front, which I walk around, which I stand by as I wait for the library to open, 2 fire department officials walked out, engaged in the patrolling that I've identified as walking around with their cell phones on, in direct line with my position outside of the library. In addition to the airplanes that fly over the library while they are in use of their cell phones, this is the pattern of conduct. The presence of firefighters and ambulance have already been identified as a substitution for police presence. And as I engage in documenting this very conduct, the third parties surround, listening to what I am documenting, engaging in distracting noises. This is all part of the pattern of conduct. Firefighters remain present, parked in the Ontario Library parking lot. I'm looking at Battalion Number 1, Ontario Fire Department. The outside of the truck identified as B as in boy 1815, parked outside, and they have been coming in and out of the door that is right directly in front of the library. Again, with their cell phones, patrolling. By patrolling, I mean walking around in the vicinity. This is all while the airplanes fly over this library, this plaza area, which they did as I approach the library and as I stand here. It is October 22nd. It's 10 a.m. as indicated by the clock at the plaza. That is a helicopter flying over this vacant parking lot. I am at the parking lot right behind Euclid. Nearest intersection in front of me is D and Lemon. And this is a helicopter that is circling above the parking lot. No different than any other occasion. This is while I have sat here and watched third parties engage in the pattern of conduct, sitting in their vehicles with the headlights on, not getting money out of the Wells Fargo drive-thru ATM, which is right in front, sitting parked in the parking lot while airplanes, other than the helicopter, circle this airspace, and that is the presence of a helicopter that is flying over. It is within proximity. I am what you call, quote-unquote, surrounded by third parties, the airspace above, and pedestrians and vehicles, all using technology to engage in the pattern of conduct. That is also termed federal stalking. This helicopter surfaced too many times to count, and tonight is but another occurrence. And now it is flying in the distance toward the back part of the Ontario Library. There is a fire station back there, and it just engaged in flying over the parking lot for no reason, using a spotlight. And I am currently looking at several airplanes in the sky above this parking lot. This is a closed parking lot. The lights are out. It's nightfall. It's 8:47 p.m. And I am sitting here. This is just documenting what is going on in the airspace. And this helicopter, I still see it. And I know if I see it, it's definitely seeing me. And they are listening to what I say as I document it. The airplanes are circling above. Like I said, they maintain a static presence. And this is the government that is doing that. These are not commercial flights. These are government aircrafts who use airplanes that look like commercial flights. And that is an attempt to conceal their identity, which is why judicial officials ask me biased and improper questions, such as who was flying the airplane, which is not a relevant question, which is not something that is properly asked anyway, demonstrative of a bias.